As a tester, what will you do if the application which you are testing has a wide exchange of information on the various application? For any application which we are testing, if that application is transferring or exchanging of information on various multiple application or multiple different third-party tools, then what will you do as a tester? That is the question here. Then how will you answer this question? Here the main aspect is, here there is an exchange of information is happening between the multiple application. That means there are a lot of integration points we'll have to test it, because one application to the another application, the lot of information exchange is happening. In order to have that, the strong integration testing is very much needed, and we'll have to introduce and we'll have to tighten the integration testing in order to solve this problem. The second question is, as a tester, what will you do if the customer application is specifically targeted for a wide audience? The wide audience means the application can be exposed to US audience or UK audience or European audience or Indian audience or Chinese audience. The application can get exposed to a wide range of audience. Then as a tester, what is your plan in order to test this kind of application? The application is widely targeted with a huge base of users across different countries. Then you will have to perform various different types of testing in order to cater this client needs. The first thing is, we'll have to ensure that the application, it could be web application or a mobile application, we'll have to test it on different operating system. It is a more of a different cross platforms, and also we should ensure we will have to get tested with a different browser combinations. It could be Chrome, IE, Firefox, and so on. Lot of browsers available across different operating system we'll have to cover, as well as the localization also we'll have to test it, because if the application is getting exposed to different countries like China, we will have to introduce with the Chinese or Indian, we have Hindi, then application should be able to adapt to those local changes as well. If the application is exposed on the mobile app, then definitely we will have to test different combinations of different mobile combinations. Either it could be using a physical devices we will be using to test, or we will be using as a emulator to test different combinations. That would ensure that we are really testing for the complete targeted wide audience as per the customer requirement. The next question is, as a tester, what will you do if the project did not have any documentation? Here you will have a zero documentation. Project has come to you. Now as a tester, how will you test this application where you have no documentation at all? Then as a tester, what will you do? As a tester, in case there is no documentation is available, what we have to do is, we'll have to recreate the requirement scenario by exploring the application. Here we will be adopting the exploratory testing mechanism, where we are going to explore the complete application. Then we will be deriving with a certain number of requirement scenarios or user stories, and those requirement scenarios or user stories will be getting reviewed with BAs, product owners or client, and get it reviewed from them and get the feedback, and we will be finalizing those requirements. Once we are recreating the requirement scenarios, then we will be finalizing, and based on that requirement scenarios, once the approval is done, we will be taking care of those requirements. Then test scenarios will be written and further detailing out with the detailed test cases. This is how we will be managing the show when there is no documentations is available with the testing team.